everyone, how are you doing? How's your weekend going? And how was your week? Mine was hectic, was really busy, but I got to film. I have to film this for you all. So welcome back to another episode with your digital lawyer. I'm Omotayo Alemiru, an intellectual property lawyer and a business lawyer. So today I'm going to answer a question. It's a frequently asked question. I did a live session with XPD show sometime in July, and I addressed this briefly, but I'm going to talk about it once more. This is for photographers and models. Yeah. So when a photo of you is taken, who has the copyright to that photo? So that's what I'm addressing today. Welcome back. I'm Omotayo Alemiru. Like I said earlier, we're talking about photography rights today. So, who owns the right to those photos you take? When you take selfies, or you tell someone, a friend or a colleague, to take a picture of you, or you go to the studio, or you do an outdoor photography session with a photographer or a group of photographers, who really owns the right to that photo? Who has the right to use that photo? And who has the right to request permission from other people to use that photo? That is what I'm talking about today. Generally, the man or the woman, whoever clicks the button behind the camera, yes, owns the right to those photos. I've talked about this in a couple of videos. I've talked about copyright. I've spoken about photographers' rights in a live session I did 2 months ago with XPD Media. So you can go check it out to watch the rebroadcast on Facebook. I spoke extensively on the rights of photographer. Yes, the photographer's rights. However, you would like to know that in as much as the photographer has rights to that photo because he was the one who took it, the person behind the scene, behind the camera, is the owner of that photo. In as much as he has that, there are still exceptions to this. So this is just a general principle. Just like for every general principle of law, there is an exception, at least an exception. So this is an exception. When someone contracts a photographer, when it is a work for hire contract, say you employ a photographer to take a group of pictures, or you contract him, even if it's not employment, so long as you are paying him to do that for you, the employer owns that image, owns that photograph, owns those photos. He has copyright, or he or she has copyright, or the company that employs such photographer has copyright to those photos. So get it straight. Generally, the photographer who clicks the button, who takes that photo, has the right to that image. No, not you who they are taking, not you the model, not you who is behind, whose image is being portrayed on the photo. No, not you, the photographer who clicks the button. You should also bear in mind that this photographer may be working for himself or maybe in a contract. So if it's in the course of his employment, right? If it's in the course of his employment, that photography, the right to it belongs to the employer, because he's not doing it for himself. He's working on behalf of someone. He's doing this, taking these photos on behalf of a particular person, on behalf of a particular business. So you can't say he's the one that owns it. The photographer, the photography company or the employer owns both the employee and his work. Yes, it's kind of funny, right? But there's thing you can do. This is why you always need your business attorney. You also always need your attorney to do any deal. If you actually under employment, like I said, just put up your own terms such that the ownership of that photography is not in your employer but in you who took that photo, irrespective of the fact that you are doing that under an employment. So unless there's an agreement to that, I'm sorry, your boss, your employer owns that. And you who go to a photography studio to take a photo of yourself, a photographer has the right to use your photo. You can put it up for ads, you can put it up on his in his studio, maybe just to show, display to everyone that this is what I've taken so far. But you know, there's something else you have right to. You have image rights. you have the right to say, no, you can't use my image in such a manner that's not maybe that is such an immoral manner, in such a manner that is I'm not comfortable with. That subject for discuss in another video. Image right is different from photographer's right, so I'll talk about that in another video. I hope you found this video useful. This is just a general opinion on photographer's right to photography, right to ownership of photos. If you want to know more about photographer's rights, or you want to know more about the ownership of your photo, or if your photo has been used in a manner that you do not like, or someone has infringed on your image rights, which I'm going to talk about in another video, do well to contact an intellectual property attorney. You can sue that person. Yes, you can sue them. Interesting, I know, right? I hope you found this video useful. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Do well to share with your friends. There's a photographer out there that may need this, or may just find this video really useful. Thanks for watching. Have an amazing week, and don't forget, hit the subscribe button so you get more tips and tools on intellectual property law. I'm Mydigitallawyer. Till I come your way again next week. Bye. Stay safe.